you'll hear the music of old-time fiddles, the singing, dancing, and fun of America's greatest tradition in entertainment. The Grand Ole Opry, live just as it happens. 1 full hour of country music and comedy sent your way by Purina, the greatest name in livestock and poultry feeding.
The checkerboard.
Look for the store with the checkerboard. For all the birds and stock you feed.
Purina chows are what you need.
The checkerboard.
The checkerboard.
Look for the man with the checkerboard.
Hello, folks. This is your checkerboard man, Eddie Hill, speaking for your hometown Purina dealer and saying welcome to the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, the Ryman Auditorium is busting at the seams with all your favorite Grand Ole Opry stars. And the checkerboard welcome mat is out for a big parcel of fine guest stars. I've got some friends of my own, too. The 2 little pigs I borrowed last month, and I'll be back a little later with them. It all happens right now, because right now we're saying, here's Carl Smith and Purina's Grand Ole Opry.
Thank you very much. A great big hello to you and welcome to our Grand Ole Opry. I mean, we got checkerboard doing just tonight. We've got Buddy Ebsen all the way from California visiting with us. We've got 2 of the cutest little kids that are a sensation of country music right now, the Collins kids. And we got the Briarhoppers who come all the way from up in Indiana to be with us tonight. And there's a lot of work going on around the barn. Say, you fellas, how about letting up and just taking a little breather, huh? Well, it's the Jordanaires. About that. Well, I want to dig a little deeper in his love. Dig a little deeper in his love. I want to dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, of his love. Well, I want to dig a little deeper in his well. I want to dig a little deeper in his love. I want to dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love. Oh, yes, well, I want to dig. Well, I want to dig a little. I want to dig a little. I want to dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, of his love. Well, I want to walk a little more like Jesus. Well, I want to talk a little more like a Christian should. I want to dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, of his love. Well, I want to dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper. I want to dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, of his love. Well, I want to walk, 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 walk. Well, I want to talk, 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 talk. I want to dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, of his love. Well, I want to dig a little, dig a little, dig a little deeper, dig a little, dig a little, dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, of his love. Well, I want to walk and talk, dig a little deeper, walk and talk and dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, of his love. That was mighty fine, Gully. Real good.
Thank you, Carl. Say, would you mind giving us a hand here with this hay?
Oh, no, give it a... I ain't done this in years. I like it. Can I put some of it on the stone?
I think that'd be a good idea.
All right, let me get some of this stuff over in here. What did I do?
What did you do? You can quit blowing that.
Well, if it ain't June Carter.
Of all the knot-headed people, you are the knotty-headed, the snot-head of... Well, bless his heart. It's Carl, that's who it is. Hello, Carl.
Hello, June.
How you doing, old buddy?
We daggone good.
Oh, knothead. Oh, friend. Hey, what'd you do with that banana you had in your ear a minute ago?
I didn't have no banana in my ear.
I seen you with the banana in your ear.
You did. I ain't had no banana.
He did, too. He had a banana in his ear.
I never
He
done it.
You did done it. He walked in over there, and he had this banana sticking out the side of his ear. And I walked up to him, and I said, Carl, oh, buddy, you got a banana in your ear. He said, huh? I said, you got a banana in your ear. He said, what'd you say? I said, you got a banana in your ear. He said, I can't hear you, honey. I got a banana in the ear.
Why don't you just sing us a song?
Everything is hot. That's old Jones. We started clapping and he started singing a cute little country song. Oh, Reba, working all day. You must be looking, passing up looking, since you went away. Oh, Reba, I'm going to say, you'll get a licking and sure as I'm sitting on this bed hay. About 12 o'clock, everything gets hot, and up steps old Jones. We start clapping, and he starts singing a cute little country song. Bo, working all day. Your mom's been a looking, passing up looking, since you went away. Bo, I go and say, you'll get a licking as sure as I'm sitting on this bale hay, on this bale hay, on this bale of hay.
What's going on in there, June?
Well, see, Connie, there's two little pigs in there. Two little pigs, yeah. They've been in there living it up all month, them two little pigs.
No kidding.
Yeah, come on in here and I'll show you. See there? Two little pigs.
45 pounds and only 8 weeks old. Not bad. Get out there, you little squealer. Boy, you.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
Say, Eddie, is them my pigs?
Boys, they sure are. Would you like to know how much they grew in just 28 days on Purina Pig Startina?
Yeah.
All right. Rodney, we weighed your little porker in at 45 pounds.
Hot dog.
And remember, only 28 days ago, it weighed 18 pounds.
That's right.
That means it's gained 27 pounds.
Hey, that's good.
And Jody,
Yeah.
yours weighed only 18 pounds 28 days ago. Today, he weighed in at 46 pounds, which means he has gained 28 pounds.
28?
28 pounds.
Roderick, I told you mine had licked you. Well, he just eat more, that's all.
There's not enough difference to argue about. Now, let's go back here and check the records again, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, let's walk back here now. Jody, yours gained 28 pounds, and Rod's gained 27 pounds.
Yeah.
But look, the total pounds gained was 55 pounds for both pigs.
Yeah.
Now, the total pig Startina eaten was 99 pounds.
99.
But the feed cost per pound of gain was only 9.4 cents.
How about that? You know something, Eddie? By that, that's what I call low-cost feeding.
It is for a fact.
Low-cost feeding.
Yes.
Hey, Jody. Jody, what are you doing? What are you looking at?
I just looking to see if them there pigs done split their hides anywhere around.
No, fellas, they're not split, but they're sure tight. And, folks, this is sure the time to keep hurrying your pigs to market, because hog prices have sure moved up and promise to be even better in the weeks ahead. Purina dealers all over the country are proving with pigs borrowed from their customers, your neighbors, that there's nothing like Purina hog chows for fast, low-cost gains. Drop in at your hometown Purina dealer store, the store with the checkerboard sign right away, and see for yourself how Purina can help you make money with hogs this year.
Kind of interesting, wasn't it, Carl?
That's something, you know, June?
Yeah, we got pigs here. We're in Haddon. And I guess you folks think maybe because we got pigs on this show and everything that we're this old country hicks and we ain't never been nowhere. But we have, really. We just got back from Europe. I was over there this last week and we had
Hey, buddy.
gouging me.
I ain't gouging you. What do you mean we've been over to Europe?
We just got back, ladies
We
and
ain't
gentlemen.
been to...
You're gouging me again. I'll slap the fur out of
We
you.
ain't been to Europe.
We just got back.
We ain't.
You was the one said we went nod-head.
I didn't say no such a thing.
You did, Donnie,
I
too.
did not.
He did, too. See, we went to New York last week.
Yeah.
And we was going to go out on this here boat for a little trip, but we ended up and we went all the way to Europe.
Oh, we didn't. We just went out there and rode around a while and come back. We didn't go
You
nowhere.
said, I looked all over that boat for him, all over the place. We was way out there and you couldn't see land at all. We was just a sloshing and going all over the place. And I couldn't find the car, and I finally did find him. I went way up there on the top deck of that boat, and I found him up there leaning out over that rail, hollering, Europe! Europe!
Let's get out of the way and make room for Estimate News Friar Hoppers dancing in all the way from Indiana. Everybody dance. Wasn't it, June?
I did a good, Carl. I kind of like
sure
that
was.
idea.
Yeah, they
Hey, look up there. Did you see up there?
Oh, yeah. We want the folks to meet these kids here. They come all the way from California to be with us, and you're going to enjoy the Collins kids. Let's go. That little character get his guitar there. We're glad to have you all on their Grand Ole Opry with us, Laurie and Larry, and I know that everybody's going to enjoy it. You got a song for them, ain't you? Huh?
Sure have.
You have you? Are you ready to play it?
Ready?
All right, let's go.
Now my little brother is clever as can be, and what his little heart desires he always gets from me. When we go to the movies Saturday night, my boyfriend cuddles kind of close and they turn out the light. I want some hush, come on, I said you hope you know I saw you kissing Johnny at that movie show. I want some hush, come on, buy chocolate cone. I'm creeping in the parlor when
wonderful. It sure is. You take your guitars off. Let me help you, Laura. We'll lay them over here. Set that one there, Larry.
Okay.
I just want you all to make yourself at home, and anything you want, you ask for it. You ain't gonna get it if you ask for it anyway, huh?
Carl, who's that down there?
Oh, you mean that pretty girl? That's Miss Jean Shepherd. Somebody here I want you to meet. This is Lori and Larry Collins, the Collins kids.
Fine, thank you.
No, you're right.
Now, what was that all about, Tom?
Well, he said you didn't look like you'd been on the Grand Ole Opry 30 years. I tell you what, kids, we got somebody over here that I know you're going to enjoy because they play the type of music that we call the spirit of the Grand Ole Opry. Let's go over here and meet Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs, okay?
I can't eat and I can't sleep.
like that?
Sure was, Carl.
Good. Oh, you beat anything I ever saw. I don't know where she's at. June was around here somewhere a while ago. Oh, over there she is. She's over there with Furlan Husky.
If I had Aladdin's lamp, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd just rub and wish and then I'd be right there with you. If I owned a magic rug, there's just one place I'd fly. To your front door, that's where I'd soar. We'd let the world go by. Aladdin was a lad who had a lamp so dear. He'd just rub his lamp, then his servant would appear. He owned a magic carpet that would fly him through the sky. Oh, to be Aladdin, oh, I wish that lad was I. If I had Aladdin's lamp, these things would surely be. I'd just rub and wish and then I'd bring you here with me. If I owned a magic rug to fly us through the air, we'd just love and kiss and hug, we wouldn't have a care. Rub his lamp and his treasures he could hold. His streets were made of diamonds and his mountains made of gold. He only had to ask and his every wish come true. Aladdin, oh Aladdin, to exchange one day with you. If I had Aladdin's lamp like this lad of old, I wouldn't ask for dollars and I wouldn't ask for gold. I just wish you by my side forever in my heart, ever always in my arms, and we would never part.
This kind of makes me think of poetry, I guess. Maybe you call it poetry.
That reminds you of poetry?
Yeah, it's kind of like an old song I used to know. It goes, spring is sprung, grass is red, wonder where the money is. You know that.
Well, what's the grass got to do with money?
Well, if you come right in here with me, I'll show you.
All right, Grannies, let's crawl in.
When dairymen start dreaming of long green stuff this time of year, it's grass they have in mind, not folded money. But they go together if you handle cows on pasture right. Here's Cliff Perdue, dairy herdsman at Purina's Research Farm, to tell us why.
We're always happy to see cows pour out milk after they go on new spring pasture, but cows need more than grass alone if you expect them to stay in high production very long. Let me show you what I mean. Two matched groups of cows were turned out on pasture in April. One group got pasture only, while the other group continued to receive a regular Purina milking ration. Then in October, we put the grass-only group back on regular milking rations and fed both groups the same on through the fall and winter. But those grass-only cows never did catch up. At the end of 10 months, the Purina-fed group was ahead by 1,750 pounds per cow. That's over 20 cans more milk per cow. That extra milk more than paid the Purina those cows received on pasture, and we got most of the milk in the fall when prices were highest. Now, the cows that got grass alone went into the barn in a rundown condition. They used most of their feed after October to rebuild their bodies. The cows that got Purina all summer went into the barn in the fall in fine shape, like this one, and they used their fall feed to make milk.
Thanks, Cliff. That is a real money-making story, isn't it? 20 cans more milk per cow during fall and winter by feeding cows on pasture. You can do it, too. Just ask your Purina dealer for Bulky Less. A great big bulky bag of low-cost milk-making chow.
See what I mean there, Fur?
Yeah, I understand, man. I couldn't get it straight.
Hey, June, Furley, have y'all seen Buddy anywhere?
Ain't he been here yet?
No.
No, ain't Buddy Ebsen here yet.
I heard y'all calling his name. I thought he was here.
Hey, I see a couple of characters over here. I don't know where he's at. Maybe they know. Cousin Minnie Pearl and Rod Grassfield.
I'm just so proud to be here.
Here, John. Good to see you, boy. Hi, Carl.
Hello, Rod. Y'all seen Buddy Ebsen?
No, and by now I'm looking for him, buddy.
Now, Rodney, you know we're always pleasant to our visitors.
What do you got up your sleeve, Rod?
Well, I don't know.
Part he's jealous.
Oh,
I ain't done it, Minnie. I ain't done it. I just want to show up some of them there Hollywood fellas.
Oh, Rodney.
You seen this here Buddy Ebsen in them pictures, ain't you?
yeah, I've seen him. He's a good actor.
You seen him in these here David Crockett pictures lately?
Buddy, he was David Crockett's right hand.
Yeah. You know he sings?
Sings good.
Yeah, and do you know he dances?
Oh, he can really dance,
Well,
Rod.
Carl, I can do all them things.
Oh, Rodney.
I can too, Minnie, and I'm just going to show some of them up tonight.
Oh, well, I tell you one thing, buddy. You'd better be doing it pretty quick, because here he comes.
Yeah.
He's our special guest all the way from California, star of stage and radio and screen, Buddy Ebsen. We're glad to have you on the Grand Ole Opry.
Thank you, Carl. And I'll bet you that's Minnie Pearl.
Oh, well, yes.
You know, Minnie, when I left Hollywood, all my friends said to me, when you get down there to the Grand Ole Opry, if you want to date with a real pretty girl, you ask Minnie Pearl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she knows all the pretty girls down there. So here I am, so let's get going. Let me hear those phone numbers.
See there, what did I tell you?
Maybe you were right, Rodley.
No, I'm right.
Mr. Ebsen, meet Mr. Rodley Brassfield.
Oh, howdy.
Howdy.
Mr. Ebsen, you dance, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do, Minnie. I dance.
Well, you may not know it, but among my other talents, I also do a little turkey sticking myself, as well as my friend, Mr. Rod Braxton.
Boy, I'm going to show that guy up tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show him up tonight.
Now, look, you two characters are not going to try to show Buddy how to dance.
Well, precisely.
Oh, now, wait a
Let him go,
minute.
Carl. You know, confidentially, I could use a couple of lessons.
Oh, I'm going to make him look just plumb sick. Just plumb cute.
Well, Mr. Ebsen, duplicate this if you dare.
Tell it, Minnie. Hot dog, that's it.
Pretty good, Minnie. I don't know whether I can follow that.
And then my friend, Mr. Rodney Braxfield, he'll overwhelm you.
Yeah, I'll do what, Minnie?
Rodney, overwhelmed. You know, like I'm overwhelmed, he's overcome.
I'm over here.
Oh, right. Overwhelmed means do it better than him.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Now's my chance.
Yes.
Mr. Ebsen, watch this.
I can honestly say that is the doggonest dancing I ever did see.
Well, what about you now, buddy?
Well, gee, I don't know if I can follow that.
He won't do it.
I don't know if I can follow it, but I'll try.
All right.
warmed up. Let's go. Come on. In this business. That gives me an idea, Minnie. I'm going to write us a play.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we've got Mr. Ebsen here. Let's get him to act somewhere.
Now, Rod, don't tell me you're going to write a play tonight.
Yeah, Carl, I can do it.
Oh, you can't write no play
Yeah,
tonight.
I can do it, Carl. I'm getting the message through now. Yep. Got it. I'll tell you what, Buddy Ebsen will be George, like he was in them Disneyland pictures.
Yeah.
And Minnie, you will be the girl.
Good.
And I will be Davy Crewcut.
Oh.
Now, I'll go out and write the play, and you go out and round up some Indians.
Yeah. Hey, wait.
Madam.
Bradley, I don't know no Indians real well.
No?
I knew one Indian one time.
Yeah?
He was so nice. But he
Oh.
had the funniest habit. He kept going around building a fire in his toupee.
Toupee?
Yes.
Oh, no, Minnie. You don't mean toupee. You mean teepee. See, a toupee is a wig.
Well, that's why I was building a fire in it. He wanted to keep his wig warm.
Go find the Indians, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Buddy, don't pay too much attention to them characters. They get kind of wild sometimes.
Oh, they're wonderful. You know, Carl, after hearing about the Grand Ole Opry for so many years, you have no idea how excited I am to be down here.
Oh, well, we're glad to have you, buddy.
Well, I hear this is the home of the guitar.
We have got guitars of all kinds and pickers to match it. You ain't never seen the assortment we've got. In fact, there's one back here now. It's one of the best that I'd like for you to meet. Come over here, and I'd like for you to meet Chet Atkins. Hello, buddy.
I saw this fella. You were out in California on that Tennessee Ernie show.
That's right.
Well, now, can I make a request?
Fire away, boy.
How about you playing that tune you played that day from your new RCA Victor record?
Poor people of Paris.
The Poor People of Paris. That's it.
character. I don't want no part of this.
Come here, buddy, come here. Buddy, here's your gun, and here's your hat, and here's your coat, and I don't know, there's, well, here's your coat, buddy. You don't really hold the gun. You put your coat on. Now, I've got to play all roles. And Minnie?
Yeah?
You play Minnie.
Yeah.
And Buddy, he plays George, like in them pictures.
Yeah.
And you better go get ready,
All
huh?
right, I'll go get it.
Here's your gun, George.
All right,
Now, George, here's the idea. Now, you're George, and I'm Davy Crewcut.
You're Davy Crewcut?
I'm Davy Crewcut.
What happened to the crew? Did they all bail out?
Yeah, they bailed out. Oh, shut up. Now, listen, I'm Davy Crewcut,
Well,
you're George.
I'll do this thing, but first, if my old pal, Fess Parker, is watching, forgive me, buddy.
Well, now, you're George, and Minnie is my girl, and she's been captured by the Okefenokee Indians. Okie dokie?
Okey Finoki.
Okay, now, all me and you do, I'm Davy Crewcut, and you, George, and we go find Minnie, huh?
What do we do?
Now, all we need is, we've got everything. We need some music.
Some stalking music.
Stalking music. Marvin, have you got that in stock? Let's stalk, boy. Hey, George. George, I think there's something behind me beside you.
Yeah, there is, Davy.
What is it, George?
It's a boy.
How big a boy?
Well, it's your boy.
Oh. Stay with me, boy. Come on, George. Wait a minute, George. It's awful quiet, George. George? Hey, George. George! Oh, there you are, George. I don't know, but I believe I smell an Okefenokee Indian.
Well, you got two more smells coming, Davy, because there's three of them.
Well, don't worry about it, George. Hey, George!
Take it easy.
Is it, George?
Don't show no fear, Davy.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't.
Mean-looking Indians.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll take. Don't get scared. Hey, boy, I want to know where my gal Minnie is. Her name's Minnie, my girl I'm looking for. I know you got her hid somewhere. Her name's Minnie. In your language, she might be known as Minnie Haw-Haw. No, not hee-hee. Haw-Haw. Minnie Haw-Haw. Hey, Elijah, have you seen my gal Minnie? My girlfriend Minnie, I know you got her somewhere. I want to find her. Where can I find her? Well, that's what I want to know. How? How am I going to find my friend Minnie, my girlfriend Minnie? Hey, you. I know you Indians have got Minnie Pearl tied up to a tree or something around here. I want to find her, my girlfriend Minnie Pearl. She's about so high and about so wide. She's got a face. Well, she's got a face. Have you seen her? Yeah, that's her. Where's she at?
Heap big woman. Up heap big canyon. In heap big camp.
Well, heap big flitter. We just come from there. Well, George, we've got to backtrack.
We got to backtrack.
Well, how in the cat herd did y'all get here so fast?
We take 'em shortcut.
Take 'em shortcut.
Strawberry shortcut.
Strawberry shortcut. Hold that gun, George. Never mind your shortcut. Hi, George. There's Minnie tied, burning at the stake.
Ask her what's cooking.
Hey, Minnie, what's cooking?
Me! It's hot tonight, buddy.
Oh, don't worry, gal. Fear not. I'll save you. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? I'll whack you down, gal. Stand back, shortcut. Now, come on down, Minnie.
My hero!
My hero. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Now, wait a minute, shortcut.
Well, be careful, Davy. He's awful mean-looking Indian.
I know it. Let me put up my boy, and I know what I'll do.
I've been sick.
I'll grin him down. I'll grin him down. I'm quite a grinner, you know.
Grin him, Davy. Here's Ronnie. Look
Looks like your grinning days are over. There's only one way to get around them. Want to run? No. We got to do a tribal dance with them. I'll talk to them. Yeah, you talk and I'll hold them.
Crazy, man. Yo, hardly more. I can see more like it. It's more like it. Stop on.
Hey, George, what did he say? I ain't finished yet. Hey, George, what did he wind up saying? He said he'd be very happy to dance with us with one condition. What's that? That we don't step on his blue suede shoes. I tell you two kids are something, too. How about doing us another song, would you?
We'd sure love to, but we need a little room for this one.
Oh, we got lots of room, boy. Go ahead.
On the lake at Teeny Como in the Ozarks, where everybody goes for the Saturday thrill. There's a dance floor they call the Sandy Lake, where they all get together and they dance and sing. Start rockin' and roll. How long does it go? Oh, the corn starts cracking and the cotton smacking and the fish started jumping with the rockin' and roll.
Minnie, it sure was, and something else is mighty fine. And I want you and all the Opry gang, Larry and Laura and everybody, to be sure and see it, because it's great news that we've all been waiting for.
Hi, folks. This month, a very special event took place at Checkerboard Square in St. Louis, and here it is on film. The dramatic manufacture of the 50 millionth ton of Purina chows. And here's how it happened. Gathered together for the occasion were a group of Purina officials, including Mr. Donald Danforth, president of the Ralston Purina Company. And next to him is Mr. Matt Seekhouse, Purina's pioneer St. Louis mill manager, now retired, who's on hand to represent the early days. Mr. Harry Caldwell, present mill manager, is signaling Mr. Danforth that the 49,999,999 ton of Purina chows is almost completed. There's the signal, and there starts Purina's 50 millionth ton as Mr. Danforth and Mr. Seacows take over the sewing of the special band. With Purina's 50 millionth ton, one era of progress ends and another starts. Speaking of progress, Matt Seacows could talk for hours about the changes in the feed manufacturing process since the first ton of Purina chows was made more than 60 years ago. When he started making Purina chows, the latest mixing machinery was a scoop shovel and plenty of elbow grease. That's a far cry from today's modern push-button mill, turning out hundreds of thousands of tons of poultry and livestock feed each month. This growth is a tribute to you farm folks who are constantly accepting new and more efficient ways of producing the meat, milk, and eggs needed to feed our growing population. So all the people at Checkerboard Square, as well as that neighbor of yours, your hometown Purina dealer with a checkerboard sign, say thanks a million for the 50 million tons.
Well, that was good news, wasn't it, Carl?
It sure was,
And say,
Minnie.
Carl, did you know that Buddy Ebsen sings real good, too, or is that news to you?
No, it's not news to me. He sings real good.
He's over there talking to Chet Atkins. Let's go over there and get him to sing.
All right, let's go right on over. Hey, Buddy, have you got over your episode with David Crewcut yet?
I'll never get over that.
How about singing a song for us, Buddy?
Well, I'd love to, Minnie. Why don't you kids sit here and I'll give you a word of fatherly advice, especially you, young man. When you travel down the trail of life, always beware one thing: a stranger with a deck of cards. I stepped aboard a riverboat bound for New Orleans, and there I met a man who seemed to be a man of means. We got into a friendly game. At first, I won a lot, but somehow when the stakes got high, he always took the putt with a wild card. He had a wild card. The luckiest man I ever saw drew a wild card every draw. We drifted by St. Louis. I was hoping we would land. Before I get through hoping, he had dealt another hand. I had a pair of aces, so of course I bet my stack. But when he called my hand, that man had aces back to back plus a wild card. He had a wild card. He was winning every buck. I never saw such a doggone luck. We went ashore at Memphis just to take a little stroll. I didn't feel too bad because I still had half my roll. The boat pulled out for Natchez and my luck was running great until I saw him make one draw and fill it inside straight with a wild card. He had a wild card. I just had no luck at all with this Gaylord Ravenol. I told him that he'd clean me out of all my ready cash. He got up like a gentleman and twirling his mustache. He had me meet a lady friend, and from the way she looked, before that boat passed Baton Rouge, I knew that I'd been hooked by a wild card. She was a wild card. The way she played her little game made those other cards look tame. She took me to the railing, and the moon was big and high. We only kissed, and then I missed a stick pin from my tie. My watch went next, and then my ring, and brother, it's the truth. I didn't worry till I lost my golden pivot tooth to that wild card. She was a wild card. This little lady known as Lou took the car fare from my shoe. We docked at New Orleans when they put the gangway down. The pair of them walked off that boat just like they owned the town. He wore my ring and stick pin, and as if I needed proof, a dangling from his watch chain with my golden pivot tooth. She was his wild card, his wicked wild card. Now the moral of the story is beware when you're traveling, stick to solitaire. Old man, you know I'm getting with this Opry here.
Well, what can we do for you, buddy?
Well, you know, I have always known that one of the mainstays of the Opry was a sacred or religious song, and I wish you'd sing one for us.
Yes. It sure is. Thank you very much. Before we go on with any more singing, we'd like to thank the editors of TV Star Parade for the fine story about our Grand Ole Opry show. All of us appreciate it very much, and we want all of you folks to be looking for the next issue of TV Star Parade. It'll be out May the 5th. And Buddy Ebsen, the Collins kids, and the Briar Hoppers, let's everybody get out here and do one more good old song, huh?
Yes.
Let's go.
at the Grand Ole Opry, a big hour of the greatest in country music and fun. Send your way with the best wishes of your hometown Purina dealer. This is your checkerboard man, Eddie Hill, saying come back and see us again 4 weeks from tonight when Purina brings you another big show with lots of your Grand Ole Opry favorites. And Purina's guest stars will be the DeMarco sisters, along with the Junior Brauhoppers, and the visitor all the way from Hawaii. Come be with us next month on Purina's Grand Ole Opry.
The Grand Ole Opry is produced in Nashville by WSM Television for the Ralston Purina Company, makers of Purina Chows, sanitation products, and Ralston cereal. Stay tuned for the Lawrence Welk Show on the ABC Television Network.